So sometimes you need a cocktail that seems to take advantage of all those odd spirits you've got sitting in your cupboard. They've been there forever. You don't know where they're from. They're from great Auntie Hilda or someone like that. You think, what the hell do I make with that? And for me, that drink is the last word. It takes advantage of one of my favourite spirits, which is green Chartreuse, which I love the look of. It's the only naturally green spirit in the world. Here's a bottle of it. By natural, I mean the ingredients make it green rather than have something green like food colouring added to it, which seems to be what Midori is, for example. Anyway, I wanted to make something with that, and luckily, the last word is a remarkably easy cocktail to make if you have the ingredients, because all the measurements are the same, so you don't have to go back to your recipe book and say, oh, how much of this, how much of that. It's one part of each of 4 ingredients. So the first one I'm going to put in there is not the green Chartreuse, but rather gin. This is a gin cocktail. Well, it's a 4 ingredient cocktail, but gin I'm going to put in first. I like Plymouth gin actually because it's a bit less junipery than something like Bombay Blue Sapphire. It's a little smoother for my taste, but that goes into there. Then we'll go back to our green Chartreuse. I've got to try the yellow Chartreuse one day. It's apparently a more mellow flavour. This is very herbally, really quite an interesting taste compared to the sort of rather straightforward smell of the gin. I'm going to throw that in there as well. I'm using 3/4 of an ounce of each. That's probably enough for a cocktail, but if you want to do more, you can. If you want to do less, you can. And then the odd part of the combination is putting in some maraschino liqueur, which, despite its name, is not actually, doesn't taste like these maraschino cherries. It's more of an almondy kind of taste. With the same amount of that, we're going to put another 3/4 of an ounce into the shaker that's already been filled with ice. And then the final ingredient before we shake is 3/4 of an ounce of lime juice. And again, I haven't done my own. You all know this about me. I don't make my own freshly squeezed lime juice. Sorry about that. Anyway, get that in the shaker. Give it a good shake. You know, you want to give it about half a minute or maybe a bit less until the sides of the cocktail shaker go nice and condensed. And then you're just going, normally I have a strainer for this, but I'm just going to pour this straight in through that. You can see the top of this, there's some sort of, they don't work quite as well as a strainer, so you've got to do more of this, shake it all out. But look at that gorgeous green colour, the chartreuse, the lime juice, and everything else just make that fantastic colour. Then I'm going to take a cherry. Some people prefer a lemon twist. This makes it a slightly more of a sweet bomb at the end. But let's see what that's like. That's fantastic.